Hi guys. So I'm back again in this beautiful British countryside that I'm sitting in, or at least it looks like it. And that is because, of course, I'm doing this puzzle called the Lake District. Greetings from the Lake District actually looks like this, or it will look like that. I've finished sort of the part of the postcard here. That's without images already. And I'll just keep going with that for a while. All of these pieces that are placed out here are connected to that background in some sort. And then I have 3 sorting trays, with one with just grass on it, pretty much green pieces, and then one with sky as well. And there are a few red ones, and then there's just the rest of them that needs further sorting. So that's what I'm doing. I've added a few things actually technically today, so I might be having trouble, but that's always the case almost. And the things I've done is basically that I have added up here. Oh, let's see if I can get my finger right. Up here it says pieces left, and that's basically how many pieces there is left to place in this puzzle. So there's 1,000 in total here, and there's 719 left. I hope that works. Just give it a go. Also, I've added, you can see here all in red, all the pieces that are placed thus far, and you can also see the green ones. They are guesses that people have guessed, where they think that the last is the missing piece, which one that is. That's the green pieces. And you can see here a few of them are red with a green dot in it. That's the ones that have been placed already, so that's losing bets basically. And there's also, there will be, hopefully up here, right about here, there will be a ticker coming up if I place a piece that someone has guessed. When I do this, for example, this green one here, there will come a ticker that says whoever chose that one, that piece was taken, so that I can inform them basically. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna get puzzling, because I left this off yesterday and I was quite tired. It was late, and now it's just 8:45 here in Sweden, so I am full of energy, and I'll just see where we can get to this night. I've sort of sorted these not particularly well, because there are lots of pieces right now that have, like this one, there's just part of the edge here, or that postcard thing on it, so that will fit into the holes here along the frame. And then there's others like this one that will have like an edge of it that will also go into the puzzle somewhere, like, yeah, I don't know where this will come along, somewhere where there's a stamp involved. It could be on this side. I think these go here actually. So let me just start with that and see if stuff works as it should there. So that's, took a picture there for the imaging software. I'm just going to, yeah, that was picked up, and we got a piece there, and also the number of pieces. Just went down with 1, so that's good. And hi Tracy, how good of you to join me. I don't know which piece was yours. It's one of these green ones here. So if that gets placed somehow, there will be a ticker saying up here that with your name saying that it's now a losing bet, so to speak. Glad to have you here with me. So that's it. That's those 2. Let's see if I can find a few more of them. I think that's one as well. It's like a dark blue color on these pieces. 3618. So that should be one of these, I guess. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think you'll be safe for a while. Actually, I think that's one of the hardest ones. So, or not the hardest one perhaps, but one of the ones that I'll be getting to in the end. So I guess there's more to this dark blue stuff somewhere. Could that be up here maybe? Yeah, that looks fair enough. Let's try that. Just 715 left to go now. That's good. That's it. Yeah, it works. Technology is with me today also. That's not always the case. If you had been watching me a few of these shows, you know that I sometimes have lots and lots of trouble with the technology. That's all good. Let's see if this goes down here somewhere. No. Well, there we go. Just have that slide. It comes like a stamp or something, or whatever you do to the postcard to make the stamp void. It comes along down there. So that helps a bit. Let's see, what's this then? Probably goes up. No. And then don't know what that is. Looks like bushes of some kind. It could be on this side perhaps. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. I quite enjoy this puzzle thus far. It's been just hard enough. It's taken some time to get this far. I'm hoping that will be a bit easier for a while. These pieces have been, at least. Once you get a feel for where on the puzzle you're supposed to go with the different colors, you can quite easily place a few ones. I think these go up here, for example. Maybe not. Maybe they go down here rather. Yeah, I think that's the match. So go and then just pick up another one that looks kind of like it and pray for the best. Oh, let's see now. Problem though is that they're all pretty much alike, so you fool yourself. I think that's a better match, even though the last one was pretty good as well. So, where do you want to go then? I think that this might just be, might belong up here instead. Might go there. I think a few of these will be wrong though, and turn out to be misplaced. We'll deal with that later when we get to it. Let's see. No. Not there either, so where do we have this kind of? Here maybe? No. I think it goes there. Let me just show with the overlay here. See if that looks alright. Yeah, I think that's a bit of forest up there. So it should be cool. What about this then? Could that be the same thing? No. But that goes there, I think. Here we go. No, actually, this is just. It looks pretty good, but it's just a piece of like drywall or something that I have placed all over this place, and then I've painted it white. And I repainted it as well since I glue this down to, I glue the edge or the frame of the puzzle down to the table so it will stay in place for the computer stuff, and I ran out of the glue that I usually use and used another one. This one that I'm using now is non-permanent, so you can remove it pretty easily, but but I wanted to get puzzling, so I did I used a permanent one instead, and when I pulled that off, pretty much of the paint came off as well, so I had to repaint it, but that was one of the easiest way to get this set up. And it's also because I'm thinking of doing like a really large puzzle in the future sometime, and then I wanted to have the possibility to do this for a few yards or something, a few meters, to do a really big puzzle. I think that goes there. So there we go. But I think this setup is quite good. I have a bit of a problem with glare, but I think everybody doing puzzles have. That's like the hardest part to get right, I think. No matter how good it gets, you can always... When the pieces get dark, you sort of have to lean in to get the right angle to see see what they really look like. But this is fairly good though. It's fairly good. Okay, so what about these stamps again? I think that goes there actually. So there we go. That's another one, I think. Just going to go over here. I've got computer screens all over the place here. There we go. To help me with this, so that's not a part of the edge, even though it looks like it. There's some mountains in this image as well, and they kind of look like the edge between the postcards and the background here. So I just put them to the side like that, like that. I think this is as well. I don't know about that. There's a piece of stamp thing. Oh, there you see, Tracy Lynn just got his or her piece placed. Let me just check that real quick, see which one it was. It must have been that one that I just did. No, it wasn't. Where's that then? Oh, I think, yeah, this one. There you go. So that was pretty cool. Worked as it should. Alright, so I'll have to remind her later that was taken. Okay, so what about this one then? So I didn't want to go down here though. Or maybe, yeah, I think that goes there actually. And what about this guy? Okay, so this was wrong. Too bad. Guess that needs to go somewhere else then. Yeah, maybe that goes there instead. Oh well. Let's get that in at least. Just put that over there instead. Get that counted. What about this? It's got a bit of blue and a bit of red in it. I don't really know what that is though. I think. Well, thank you Tracy for checking in. It's been great having you. Let you know if your piece gets taken on Facebook. Alright, so there's some green up here, maybe it's this one. Maybe right there, no. I'll have to save that for later. I can't really make sense of this. Oh, I think it goes there. It's a good deal. Another one for the books. Does this go up here then? Yeah, so it does. That's good. Another one in there. Got this then. Yeah, that goes there. Cool. This piece, here somewhere. I think that just might be it. This is part of like a mountain or something. Maybe that one's... No, it's not. It's actually... It has some... Sure, don't you want to go in? Yeah, there we go. Had some text on it as well, and that all goes up here. So that's cool. And here's that piece. So we're still out one, I think. This one right there, that wasn't... That looks to be placed, but it really isn't. So I have to try to find that, make an effort to remedy that mistake, so to speak. What about this guy? Oh, it's just too short. So where do you want to go then? Dark, like almost dark blue stuff. The thing I can think of is over here, but oh, maybe it's up here actually. Yeah, I think that's it. So there's a sort of a gradient up there. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, that's the sky going from dark blue down to brighter color. There might be a few more of those. And this is kind of an odd piece as well. I think there's like a gravel road somewhere. I think this one that goes down here, that looks pretty much like the background of the postcard. So that throws me off every now and then. There's a few of those, I think. Oh no, actually, let me check that real quick. Might also be the text up here. I'm just gonna look at the cover. Yeah, I think that this part right here with the mountains, this part, that looks kind of like the edge of the postcard. So, oh, sorry, let's go back there. So that will come down here somewhere, I guess, at some point. Quite yet though. I'll just keep an eye out for those. Maybe we should just gather all these ones with writing on them. See if we can piece that together. Put that on the board perhaps. That should be fairly easy, at least if I've managed to pick out most of the pieces. There we go. These are the ones I've got at least. So I'll just move these up here so you can see it. See if we can get a few of these together. Yes. Some more countryside there. Mountains, whatnot. Okay, so most of the writing should be above this then. I think it's a bit too dark. This. Try that already, I think. What about this now? Right, so I thought that was going to be easy, but maybe I've just left out. Maybe I've just done a poor sort. I think that goes there, so that gives me kind of a feeling of what the rest of the pieces should look like. Should be a bit of a gradient in there as well, like that. Yeah. There we go. So that's a few at least. And then what? Not quite, I guess. That's not right either. I'll tried all of those? No. That goes in there. So then, what should we have then? This perhaps? Oh, maybe the other way around. Yeah, there we go. And then not that. That was kind of close as well. I think that's where we're missing out. And I think that's okay though. And that comes along. We have this perhaps. No? Okay, so yeah, that looks right. So we're one piece short here because that needs 4 holes, and I don't have, or at least 2 ones that are next to each other, and this piece doesn't fit in, and that's the only one I have here with that stuff. So I guess we're at the end of the road with that one. Maybe that goes there though. And that comes along there, so that's good. What's the next one? I think it's that. Maybe this comes along there. Okay, so I've done a pretty decent job at least at sorting these out. What about you? Where do you want to go? Oh. Don't you want to go in there? And I think we're at the edge now actually. So now it's been a while since I placed a piece, and now I'll be doing quite a few of them. So that's good. Let's just keep going here. See if I need to disappoint someone. Did that get picked up? Yeah, we're still doing all right here. Go to these ones. Just keep going. So this is the part that actually takes a bit of extra time for puzzling this way. That's wrong though. There was no way that could go in there, so I think that was a bit misplaced. Just keep this going. That's okay though. So I think it was just that one piece. Maybe that sorts something out as well when it comes to the rest of them. I think it missed that one. What happened? Let's try it again. No way, it was picked up. I'm just gonna check the overview in a bit. See what gives. So there we go. So let's see what the computer has seen. Yeah, pretty much. It agrees with me, my view of what's been placed, so that's good. I think that wants to go in there then. No, actually it doesn't. Doesn't want to go here. No. So maybe that's the one that's misplaced. Or yeah, that wants to go there. So then I guess this goes here instead. Yeah. Here we go. And then that fits better. That's cool, and I guess it's just that one left. So I had done an excellent job actually at sorting those out. Pretty much all of them. That was nice. So now we just 670 pieces away from being done. That's cool. So let's check this. Yeah, that wants to go there, and I think that won't be picked up because that was mistakenly placed earlier. That goes up there though. Oh, actually it was picked up. So yeah, maybe it was that one that I hadn't placed before. What's this then? Something, but I can't quite make out what it's meant to be. It's the shoreline, perhaps. Somewhere, but where though? Must be over here then, I guess. It's not a good fit, and that's even worse. Oh, that goes there. So now that's the missing piece then. So I think now we're all good. It looks like it should. And what about these two pieces? I think they go down here. Oh, there we go. And there's that one. Now what? I think quite a few of these are like mountains and stuff. Really aren't part of the... All of these are just... They have nothing with a background in it. It's just that they looked like it. I don't think this is either actually. I think this is something else. Because the white in it is just a bit too white actually. So what could that be then? I really couldn't tell. Yeah, it could be part of this. There's like, oh, let me see here. What is it that I am? Is this? No, that's not the one. I removed something else. Let me just see if I can find. There we go. Yeah, I think it might be. I was gonna say it was part of this pole, but I'm not too sure about that either. Actually, there's some. I guess we just have to wait because I can't understand what it's supposed to be. So let's just save that for later. This needs to go down here though, I think. No? Yeah, there we go. That's good. So there's a few more pieces that actually have that part of the frame on it. That's mountainside, and I honestly don't know about this one. Check real quick, because this is I think this is part of these things up here, so I don't think that's part of it. Neither is this, and these aren't, but I think this needs to go here somewhere. It might be there. It's got to be there, so let's do that. Then there's a few more here with these red beautiful colors in it, like the autumn leaves, I guess. So let's just get those placed. No, it goes up here. There we go. this one like that. So pretty cool. And now we have a few with, I think it goes down here. Sometimes you can just tell from the way the like nature fall, or the way the branches go in the tree, for example, which side should be up on the puzzle. This is part of that trail though. That goes down there. So I guess that these ones with one knob, just a piece of the knob being part of the frame was a lot easier to find than the other ones. Or maybe it's actually that the ones that has a knob sticking out from the frame, most of those don't actually have any part of the frame colors in them. So that's why there's so few of those compared to the ones with the like white knob. So this is also a bit too, yeah, that's the same as that. We'll find out later what that is. And I think this will go somewhere down here. Some point. Just not yet, I think. The same goes for those. This is probably part of this skyline up here. These, this might, oops, that goes there. So that was one having a larger part of the like the edge visible there, so that's cool. And I guess this will go up here somewhere, but not now. That goes for this as well. They go together, so they will be up here. Might focus on them in a bit. What about you then? Yeah, you go up here, don't you? No, I guess not. Or maybe. Yeah, there we go. So here's another one that goes in here, I guess. I think these should be fairly easy to find. That's not, and that's not it. I think this has some writing on it, so that goes down there. That's good. And there's a few more of these, but I actually think this is another mountain. There's a few of those gradients, so I'll get back to that. Here's another dark blue one. I guess that, no, maybe I've been trying to get this. No, there we go. I was gonna say maybe I tried that before because I can remember struggling with one of those. But I think that wants to go there, so we should let it. Okay. No. And then I think that goes there. So that's the last of all those pieces that I had picked out before. Now I don't really have a strategy, but I think I'll just try to pick out the ones with like these stamp things visible on them. Like a watermark or whatever it might be called. We can do a few of those without too much effort. I hope so, at least. They stick out at least from the other pieces. So if we we just can manage to get enough of them out. Oh, there's one as well. I think we should be all right. Start with that. Let's see where we get to. Oops. Drop the piece there. Okay, so let's see. I think these go down here. So that goes there. There is, I think all of these should go in here, right? Let's see what we can get working here. I think that wants to go there. I will not argue against it. So what's this now? Those go together somehow. Can't quite make sense of it though. But we'll just do a few more and see if it gets any clearer. Goes in there. Okay. Here is. I was going to say here's a piece that goes here, but not quite, I guess. Okay, so what about this guy? I'm just gonna see real quick here, because there's a stamp down here, right? Oh, check that out. There's a big old stamp here as well. So that's some of those pieces will go up there, and I think these will go down here. So that's good to know. I haven't seen that before. I think these all go down here. So I'll just put them in. I couldn't understand what was going on, but now it sort of makes more sense. So let's just see. No, but actually that doesn't have any stamp on it. Just let's do. Either. All these go up here, so let's see. No. Yeah, so that's where that comes in. It's not called stamp, is it? It's not called watermark. It's called. I gotta look that up and see what it's called in English. Yeah, there we go. I think. This one might actually be larger than this one. Maybe they're just the same. And the pieces are coming down at least. The piece count. I was good to add that because I've been guessing in the first couple of shows, but now I always know how many there are left to do. Yeah, I was gonna say that looked to have this kind of green in it. So I was a bit surprised that I couldn't fit it. Eventually I did, so those all go in like that. And I guess, yeah, they actually fit there. I hope. Yeah, I think it's gotta be like that. So That's good. Do that. This. What about this then? It's not quite time, perhaps. And I guess the same goes for this. Coming later. There's got to be a lot more pieces though, like that. Oh, okay, so so where is this going? Oh, there we go. Thought I was losing it there as well. No, this goes up here, so that's good. And I guess this goes down here then. It's the final piece on that side. So that's cool, but quite a few more here. Maybe they're just not as easy to spot. Or maybe they're pretty darn like in color as well. But I think that goes there. Okay. Those shades of grey were really pretty much the same as well. And that's not part of the... Did not actually have stamp in it, so let's see if we can find the last few ones then. It's the kind of green I'm looking for. There's one piece. Let's see if this works as well, even though I have this sorting tray over. Yeah, that worked fine. Watermark thing, it's something else. What about this? No, I think that goes there. Okay, so this might not be that much green in this one. I think that actually has a bit of that as well, but that goes in the other place. So what about this though? Should have a bit of that. I guess it's on this sorting tray instead. All the yeah, this really has a lot of different pieces in it. I have to sorry, I have to sort this a bit more to make any sense out of it. But there's a bit of watermark stuff on this, I think. Let's see if we can find a few more. This might have some writing on it, I think. Those were the only two. What about this? Yeah, there's something on this one. But that's about it, I think. That might have some on it as well. There should be lots more on this though. Let's just place the ones that I took out for now. See, so that's the big one up there. I almost had too much of that on it to be able to find it. Let's see, did that work? Yeah, it did. Good. Where does this go though? It's not up there. So maybe it's even. Let's check. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so maybe this is actually, no, it can't be part of that either. Yeah, I don't know where that wants to go. I had it up here in that place, but I don't think it is actually. Just leave that for a bit, and I think this... No, that was that piece. That I actually was looking for but couldn't find. So, and I think these go down here somehow. Not quite yet, maybe. Should be a lot more of those, so maybe that's something to look for. That's already, it's like a special color as well. This one, let's see. So there's one, and there's one, and there's one, and there's one, and there's one. Got my hand full here, all these ones. Maybe I should just pick all these. Yeah, there are a few more. I think that they will go over into... I picked out a lot of pieces there. Let's see if I can do something good with them. I'm doing different stuff now. That usually isn't that great. Get sidetracked. Let's just put these up here so you sort of can see them. So what I did was that I picked out a few of these pieces as well. That goes there because they had part of the frame or the... Yeah, but I looked for that before, right? Without any success. So I should leave that. And I also picked out a few of these that had where you could see the background of the postcard, because I just happened to see them like that. I guess it's a good thing to do, but if you do too many things at once, that usually end up taking a lot of time instead. You should focus on doing one thing, doing that good. I think this will come in there, I guess. So maybe a few of those actually have like that brick building on it as well. No, not really. Okay. Bugs me a bit that I can't find more pieces like that. You just have to wait for a while. Let me do this stuff down here then, because that should be kind of easy. Hi there, Charlompos. What that says, it's kind of hard to read. Welcome to this. Glad to have you. If you haven't watched this before, there's a few things to know. That every time I place a new piece, I hit button, take a picture, and then the computer marks where it's at. So that's the one I placed last here. And then you have the counter up there that says 625. That's how many pieces there are left in the puzzle in total. And you have some statistics down here, down there, showing how many pieces a minute I'm doing at the moment. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Let's see. At the moment I'm busy doing this watermark down here. I'm trying to at least. Yeah, it goes there. So that's cool. That comes in there. I guess this wants to go there as well. Are we still keeping up? Yeah. Because this guy... No. There we go. So Yeah, the stats are pretty cool, aren't they? And that's done in real time as well, so that's kind of cool also. It took a bit of programming to get that working, and now it works pretty good. I've had my my doubts at times, because it's just been hard to get it to work often enough to sort of count on it that it works every time. But now it only messes up every now and then, so it's quite resilient at this time. It used to be really really pretty much up to chance itself if it worked or not for every piece I've placed, but now it's working fairly good. So yeah, I think that's most of those pieces. So there are a few more in here that should have a bit of that watermark on it as well. I can't really see them right now. Maybe they're on here. Oops. Maybe I wasn't careful enough when I was sorting. Yeah, here's one, for example. So let's see if we can get that in there. There we go. And also all these pictures are used for making the time lapses that I do. And even though I put the sorting tray over like this, I'm still able to do a time lapse, because the computer replaces all of this with like the image from the last image I took, and then just pastes that in over this one. So even though I'm puzzling like this, I can still make a pretty good time lapse. You can see it because there's a slight difference in color, but it's barely noticeable, so I think it's alright. There we go. There's another one. What about this one though? I guess that might be something else entirely. So there's just a few missing here. I think that's something else really. Looks like it's that watermark, but I don't think it is. So I think we're pretty much done with that now. Just leave that for now, and we'll place a few of these ones that are here in the frame instead. I think that wants to go up there. Yeah, there we go. This might just go down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. You can tell with these pieces there's just the tiniest bit of this like light frame of the whole postcard in some of them, and then there's just the rest of the color, so those are pretty easy to pick out, even though I sorted through it quite a few times and missed quite a lot of them as well. So it's always like that. Can't do that perfect sort that you want to. Okay, so what should I do now then? Maybe I should do the reds, because if you look at this, there's this big red mountain here, and even though that should be a lot of pieces, I picked out the red ones, and there's just a few of them, but I'll just try to make do with those and see. And you guys have been really good at picking your guesses, the green dots here. And even though I've placed 400 pieces almost, there's just a few that's been picked out. So still hope for quite a lot of you. So let's see, I had a red tray over here somewhere. Oops, there we go. There's quite a few red ones on that as well. I'll just put that on top. No. I'll place that like that. Let's see if I can slide this over like this, maybe. See if I can get a few of those in. Might not be the easiest part to do, but it does stick out quite a lot. So. Shouldn't be the hardest either. Let's see, there we go, there's one, I hope. Yeah, got picked up as well. So I wonder if there's like a slight gradient in there. So. That's good. It's down here then. It's almost green, I guess. Maybe like that one. Yeah, there we go. So there's this edge or gradient down there between red and green. Maybe I can find. I think this wants to go. No. Looks kind of right, but I don't think it is. There should be one in between there. No. And there should be. Oh, I can't find it. There should be also this stamp watermark thing going through here. I can't really make that out. So that's not right. Those aren't either. Okay, and there's this. This line going here as well between like the red down here, and I guess there's, I don't know if it's, yeah, there's water there, so there's the mirrored image of the mountain down here is also red, and then there's just a bit of blue water, and then there's red on both sides, so that's what comes in here. And I think this wants to go here somewhere. I might just be missing a piece, but that goes there though. So maybe let's see if we can get that connecting one. Maybe that was it. Yeah, there we go. So I can do quite a few here. That always feels good. Get something to work on or work with on both sides. There we go. So this should get there in there sometimes as well. I guess it comes later. What about the rest of these? This color is a bit let's see if we can find. No. It's a pretty good fit, but I don't think it's right actually. I'll just wait for a bit with that. Same goes for those. Maybe that wants to go, yeah, that wants to go up there rather. Okay, so now Claire Geary just lost a piece. This one. Sorry, Claire, for that. That's new for today actually, that part of the technology. So I'm really surprised that it works, to tell you the truth. Obviously it did. That makes me glad. Okay, so this wants to go in here somewhere, but I guess not quite like that. This should. This also has that watermark or stamp on it, so they should want to be pieced together later. Yeah, there's one piece. So that's cool. What about this one now? There we go. Oh, what's with this one? Yeah, it looked like it wanted to go there. I think this does as well. Yeah, I think that's a good match. Maybe this one's too. Yeah, there we go. And what about you? You wanna go in here? Yeah. It's a bit of a difference in shade between these and the ones that actually go up there. They're a bit blurred down beneath here, like out of focus sort of. So that's how I pick those out. It's not quite time for that yet. But these guys, a few of those wants to go together, I guess. So would you come and play? Not quite yet, I think. But in a bit, I guess. There's quite a lot of these. So that's a long ridge there. I gotta try to see where that wants to go. Yeah, that didn't make me. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna check on this because it might be a bit easier. I actually think it comes pretty much down right here. There's a connecting piece there that I haven't found, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just do all of these. And I will get a lot of pieces in here. Go. See if anyone loses their bet here. That? No, I guess we're all safe then. Yeah, that one right there, that's kind of in danger of being picked out. But maybe it'll last a bit longer at least. So there's... But these then, do they want to go? No, quite. So I guess they have to go up here somehow. Not quite yet though. Let's see about this one. And that goes in there. I think that goes there as well. Oops. So there we go. Now let's go down here maybe. No. Quite. But it wants to go there, so that's cool. Be the first one to let it. I'm just so anxious to get these pieces in. Trying all sorts of stuff. What about this? That goes there. And this goes. Maybe it goes here. There we go. So this was a nice section to work with though. All these red ones. Even though, as I said, there should be lots of more of them, I think. I guess they're in there somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I think that goes there. What about this one then? Yeah, that goes up there as well. So that's cool. And this goes, yeah, that goes there. Most of these water still can't quite understand this one though. Oh, it goes there, I think. Good. To see that makes sense. This kind of doesn't though. I guess that will have to wait for a bit. That goes in there. So there we go. Yeah, try that like a gazillion times. I should just wait for it. That goes there though. So how are we doing with the pieces? Is the computer still keeping up? Yeah, I think so. Looks pretty good. Yeah. So that's good. What about this one? Should go up there. Enough. I think I've done most of these red ones that I may not manage to pick out at least. Earlier on. These might be for this section, but I actually think that they also might be for something else completely. This could go, yeah, that goes over there. So that's good. But this one also looks, I think that's, it should go there. Oops. What about this though? It's connecting here. Yeah, there we go. So closing in on wherever that piece was down here, which someone had guessed. This is, yeah, I don't know what that is. So that's most of these pieces at least. Yeah, actually, a question about how I've mounted stuff. I don't have a picture of it right now, but up here, that's where the camera is sitting, which is taking the pictures for the imaging stuff. And then I have a like a webcam right in front of me that's showing my face, right, up in this corner, up here. And then I have a camera mounted up here, which is actually on a boom stick for having microphones and so on. I think that's what it's called, or not, maybe not a boom stick. I think that might might be what a gun is called sometimes. But it's on it's like on a beam or something, and that's also where the microphone is sitting for the webcam or webcast. So that's how it's mounted, and then the lighting, it's mounted on a big box. If you go to, I think it's linked from my YouTube channel. There's this piece called www.themissingpiece.blog, and there I have a photo of like my setup here, which, well, that's easier, I think, to understand what I'm talking about when you see that. Makes sense right away. But it's been some work to get it set up just the way I want to, and to make it all work. But now I'm quite happy with it. Still a bit of problem with glare and so on, but I think everybody doing puzzles have. So I really want this to go in here somewhere, but it doesn't want to. It's odd, I think. So just have to wait for that. Let's see if there are more. This should also go in here somewhere, I guess. That doesn't really want to either. I'll just put this no problem, glad to help. Be in there as well. It's part of something. I'm sure it's part of this thing. That was. So let's get that in. This wants to go in here as well. No. It's part of that rather, which it has to be some other part of the puzzle, I guess. That doesn't quite make sense. Oh, should do that. This should be up here somewhere though. Yeah, that goes there. So cool. Can't make out this either. That definitely wants to be in here somewhere, and that's close to the frame somewhere. This is really dark red sort of, and this is this wanted to go down here, but can't quite make out how. It might fit there, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's see if I can find another one just to make sure. This should really go up here. There we go. Maybe this sorts things out, because that's a certain also. And then let's see where I put that. Yeah, that wants to go there, so that's good. Okay. So Here's another piece for this part, I think. Whatever that might be. What about this then? Yeah, I don't know. Could be part of that as well. That is also a bit green in it, but not enough, I think. That's trees rather than mountainside. So yeah, I'm struggling a bit now. Maybe I should change to some other part of the puzzle, because this just isn't doing much at the moment. Oh, this should be in here though. He said confident, and then I can't find anywhere for it to go. Maybe it wants to go in there. But if that's going to happen, I need another piece. Maybe that's it. No. Maybe this is wrong then. Maybe that should go here. Yeah. Okay, so what should I do then? I should put that there, and I should put that there, I think. Right. It should be picked up for another piece. And then I can do this. That should be picked up as well. And there should be, I guess this is right at the edge of that thing. So maybe this goes in there as well. No, I'm not gonna force that. And I'm not gonna put that there. I think we're sort of getting in the position at least to have some sky and some of that mountainside. And here's, I think that will be in there as well. What's this now? Yeah, that goes up there. Good. And here we have another one with that mountain. Okay, so we're missing like one yellow or so up here to make the connection. Maybe that's it. Nope. So, where is that missing piece then? The one needed to connect these. So that's part of it as well. What's this then? No. Here is one. Yeah, that goes up there, so that's good. It's another one. Just move all these over here. Let's see if I can find on that last sorting tray that I have my sky pieces on. Maybe there are a few with yellow on there as well, like that one and that one and that one and that one and that one. Quite a few of them. And that one as well. Let's see if we can do something good with that. No. bit close, but I think this is the one. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what the computer says now. Yeah, so that was picked up as well. So I'm still in a bit of a problem here because can't make that connection. Let's see what happens when I do a few more of these. Oh snap, now I'm out of pieces, I think. So I need a few more to make that happen. Then I have all of that coming in somewhere here. Let's take a look on the overview, see. Let's get all these out. So I guess this comes up that way. I actually think that they... No, not really. I think that's forcing it. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's too high up. So there's a few pieces that needs to go in between there before I can do that. But then I really need to find a few more pieces with that yellow on there. It's not time for that yet either. I think that goes there though, maybe. Yeah, I think that goes there as well. So that's good. I have quite a lot of it done, but I need that connecting piece. And I have no idea what it looks like. So I'm just building away here. Now this is what makes it harder to do this stuff. Depend on the sort of have to change my puzzling style a bit to work with the camera. Because if it wasn't for this computer stuff, I would just be, trying to fit these. I'll place them out on the table and maybe move out into something else, but now I really want to get this done. But there is, I guess all of these will be in here as well. Might as well just pick them out for now. Kind of red shrubs. I think this might be part of it as well. And there's something for that. I'm just picking pieces out now. Problem is I don't know which ones I should try. So, is there anything red on here? I think that can be taken out as well. Because I really don't feel like I can see anything. These three, I guess, should be part of it. But not that red kind. So let's go back and do a few other ones. These ones which has part of the frame on it. I'll just do that for get away from this part for a while. Things tend to go a bit better if you if you just leave it for a while. I don't know where this wants to go though. Oh, there we go. That's fair enough. Oops. That should go up there. And this, no, mountains. Yeah, I guess it must go in there. What about this? Is this down here as well? Yeah, there we go. And this goes down here. And then I found this one, which I don't really know. I could go in with that sooner or later, and this should go there. Add a bit stamp on it, watermark, and that goes in there as well. Okay, so what about this now? Maybe, yeah, that goes there, so that we can just build from that instead. At least we get it in place. See if I can remember where this went. Yeah, that went there. Yeah, that was picked up. Cool. So there we go. I have to try to make that stay in place, at least partly. It's the hard part with doing time lapses, when you start making like ridges that go out like this to keep them in place. Time lapse always flaps around a bit. You do this, which is okay, makes it a bit lively at least. So there we go. That's all of these in there. I gotta check now because I placed so many pieces and there hasn't been anyone losing there. And I've just managed to sort of work around it. That's amazing. All these guesses are still safe. That's funny how things go. What about this now then? Should. No, that's not a fit. Just have a hard time seeing, but this should go, if not up here. But I guess we'll wait for that one as well. Could this be? No. Just struggling with this as well. Try and make sense of it. Alright, so we got that attached at least. Sort of. Sort of this coming. Not quite, but this. And I think that goes there. Maybe we can build from that for a bit. Right either. That's right. No. That I just felt like it should be there, but I guess not. But you then, let's get that out. A good thing too that fit. Just too many pieces here. Don't have anywhere to go. Might not help that much though. But no. go together. No, not really. So what does it look like? We can just check that real quick. Get rid of those. Oops. Oh, I guess no, that's not it. That's the one I should do, like that. So we got this done all the way down there. Okay, so then so the trees go all the way out here, and then there's that green stuff. Comes down there. The island. Okay. And then what about... Okay, so there's also this gradient here, with that water going over into the red. That's what this is. Maybe that will make sense later then. Maybe actually, no. I thought that was going to go there. I guess it didn't. It's just me wishing it would. Okay. So, what should I do? What to do? Try that. All over the place. See if I can find more of those trees then. I don't know, well, maybe. Actually, that might be one of connected to that somehow. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what this is. I don't really know what that is either. Let's just pick them out because they look suspicious. Let's see if this has anything to do with anything. Oh, it's just a bit too light. I think that might go there a bit later. And then so this goes here. That's one piece. Okay, let me work this down to 500 and then I think I'm done for today. That goes there. So another 25 pieces or so. I'll just get that out of the way. There we go. And here is I think that goes there. The really dark pieces, which is always hard with the glare and stuff. This should be there as well at some point, I think. Maybe these two. This. It might not also. Maybe this wants to go in here somewhere. No. Might just be too dark even for this. That should go in here. But this. There we go. So that might be a gate to the rest of these. Also, might not. I thought we were onto something there, but I guess maybe this wants to go in between. No? Come on. More of those pieces. There's another one up here. That goes there. Maybe that goes in here. Yeah, there we go. So let's do a few of those. Go. go. So what now then? No, not that one. Goes in there. So like a few more. Something else. There is something else as well. We go the other way, and that will as well, sooner or later. Still a strange piece. Okay. So this should go up here. There's that. Yeah, the music, it's coming from something called Epidemic Sound, which is a company that offers royalty-free soft or music for live streaming and so on. And they have lots and lots of content. And I did a search for, I think it was Highland or something, even though I know that the Lake District isn't really part of Scotland. It's from Great Britain, but that I just took a lot of songs from that search, and that's what we're listening to. So it's a bit of Scottish and Irish and so on. I think I kind of went with the theme of the puzzle, I thought, which is nice. I just got stuck again here. I was having a bit of a flow, but I'm struggling with this red color one of these. No, that doesn't want to be there, so I guess I can't force it. Really? Let's see now. Do I have something here that might help? No, not really. Those either. Yeah, thanks. Maybe I should just do, if I want to do 20 more, maybe I should focus on something else than this, like the hardest part that I'm doing right now. I think I should do these ones. So I've had my eyes for that for quite some time. So let's see if we can do something good with that. Just move that into place here, because I think that's this area down here. That shouldn't really. Shouldn't be too much of a struggle to get that done. Yeah, this feels good after struggling for so long, trying desperately to find pieces that might fit. Now we're just banging them in there. At least those few first ones. Maybe we're out of luck here. No, that goes there at least. So a few more. I think that goes there as well. And then, no. Yeah, that goes there. So that gives us a hint for what that should look like, even though I don't have one like that. So I just have to search for that in a bit. I'm not sure that that's right actually. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't want to go there. I think that's a better fit. Let's try that. Maybe that wants to go up there instead. Yeah, there we go. So this was a bit easier. So there we go. Now I'm out of them. Still some 9 more pieces to find somehow. Let's just look at this. What about, oh, here's one. Goes there. What now? Oh, here's that one, the missing one. That was so special. Also, let's see if we can find a few that's connected to that then as well. Here is yeah, there we go. So there are a few more like that, I guess. Where this goes, no. That's the top of that. And then this might come in here somewhere also. Yeah, there we go. So just 4 more pieces and I can call it night. Usually I don't manage to anyways because I got such a hard time to stop puzzling. There's always that feeling of just getting 1 more in there. Maybe you've been there as well. Oh, that's a big one. Especially when you get going like this. That's when it's really hard. I'll just put that away entirely like that. Because that's it for being halfway done. That feels pretty good. You just see now if it's still like, yeah, what do you know, I managed to build around that one. I still haven't hit these ones. That, yeah, that's quite amazing. I guess it's really better for people to guess for the easy ones, and they know they can make another guess right away rather than like this having to wait. But it's just for fun anyways, right? Yeah, I should keep going with this. But I found this one, I think it goes there. So I need to do that and see if that connects with whatever I was having here. But I don't think that it does. No, let's see. No. So that's good. So it doesn't have to keep me going then. Alright, H for Harry, let's see. Done for tonight. Thanks for watching and staying with me and asking all these great questions. I hope you join me in the future as well and tell me about all your puzzling adventures. And I'll be back with this puzzle probably a night later this coming week. But for now I'll just leave it at this with 499 pieces to go. And see you soon again, I hope. Bye now.